The Wi-Fi in the Woods. Once upon a time, in a magical woodland where sunlight weaved through the towering trees and streams shimmered like silver ribbons, the animals lived harmoniously. The forest was alive with the chatter of birds, the rustling of leaves, and the laughter of animals playing hide and seek among the wildflowers. Parents of the woodland, like Benny the bear and Cindy the squirrel, taught their little ones the ways of the forest, how to climb, forage, and appreciate their beautiful home. Life in the forest was simple yet heartwarming, a serene bubble enclosed from the cluttered human world, until a Wi-Fi tower disrupts their connection to nature, leading Ellie the fox on a mission to restore the joy of togetherness amidst the allure of technology. One moonlit night, something extraordinary happened. When dawn broke, there it was, a tall, shiny tower standing in the heart of the forest. The glossy structure didn't belong among the trees, and its blinking lights and low, constant hum filled the air with unease. "What is this odd thing?" Benny asked, scratching his head while the young cubs peeked from behind his frame. Cindy skittered closer, her bushy tail trembling. Humans must have built it. They're always bringing strange things to the wild. Before anyone could answer, the tower buzzed to life, and a cheerful voice announced, "Connecting, connecting." The animals jumped back in surprise, their normally peaceful forest now filled with the sound of technology. "Welcome to Forest Wi-Fi, the fastest internet connection in the wild." The forest went silent as every animal glanced nervously at one another. "What's Wi-Fi?" asked Ollie the owl, respected for his knowledge of all things mysterious. The voice replied, "Wi-Fi connects you to the internet, a magical place where you can learn, play games, and meet others far away." The voice replied, "Wi-Fi connects you to the internet, a magical place where you can learn, play games, and meet others far away." The voice replied, "Wi-Fi connects you to the internet, a magical place where you can learn, play games, and meet others far away." Though the animals didn't fully understand words like internet, their curiosity sparked. Cindy mustered her courage, leaped forward, and tapped her paw on the glowing screen. Instantly, a smaller panel appeared, filled with colorful shapes, moving pictures, and playful sounds. Cindy squeaked in delight. "Look! There's a recipe for acorn pie, and even games where you catch flying nuts!" Slowly, the forest buzzed with excitement. Benny discovered videos about baking honey cakes. Even shy animals like the deer overcame hesitation, marveling at yoga tutorials and soothing melodies from faraway lands. At first, the tower united the animals. They gathered in groups, sharing jokes and discoveries. The air filled with laughter as families huddled together, learning new games and skills. Parents showed their little ones videos of forests they had never seen, their eyes lighting up as they dreamed about far-off lands. But as the days passed, the dynamic shifted. Cindy stopped collecting nuts, and Benny missed his morning swims. Even Ollie, who prided himself on his daily wisdom-gathering flights, perched at the tower for hours, scrolling endlessly. The forest, once alive with chatter and the rustle of leaves, grew quieter with each passing day. Ellie the fox, known for her quick wits and kind heart, noticed the change. The joyous voices that once filled the meadow were dimmed, replaced by silence broken only by the quiet hum of the tower. Lonely and longing for her friends, Ellie made it her mission to fix what had gone wrong. One morning, Ellie roamed through the forest, visiting her friends. Cindy sat frozen in front of the screen, muttering about nut stash tutorials. Benny lounged nearby, surrounded by empty honey jars, watching cooking videos, while Ollie scrolled through endless books about distant treetops. "Come play with me!" Ellie begged them. "Let's explore the meadow or splash in the stream!" "Not now," Cindy mumbled without glancing up. Benny chuckled absent-mindedly. "Maybe after this episode." Ellie sighed, heart heavy as she headed deeper into the forest. She missed the energy, the joy, the sense of togetherness that made their home so special. Determined, she reached out to Ollie that evening under the golden glow of the setting sun. "We need to bring everyone back," Ellie insisted. "The Wi-Fi is taking our friends away." Ollie adjusted his spectacles, letting out a deep sigh. "You're right, Ellie. This technology is exciting, but it's making us lose sight of what matters most: our forest, our family, our play." "You're right, Ellie. This technology is exciting, but it's making us lose sight of what matters most: our forest, our family, our play." Together, they hatched a plan. With the full moon as their guide, Ellie and Ollie padded quietly through the woods, pinning signs made of bark, leaves, and wildflowers. Each one read, "Forest Day, a day without screens. Join us for games, music, and a feast in the meadow." When the animals saw the signs the next morning, murmurs of uncertainty spread. "An entire day without Wi-Fi?" groaned Benny. "What will we do?" Cindy hesitated, but a flicker of curiosity about the event pulled her away from the screen. Finally, after much convincing from parents and little ones alike, the animals gathered at the meadow as the sun climbed above their treetops. What awaited them was nothing short of magical. Ellie and Ollie had transformed the meadow into a celebration. There were scavenger hunts, meandering foot races, and storytelling sessions led by Ollie himself under the old oak tree. Parents laughed alongside their young ones as they weaved through games of tag and hopscotch. Songs echoed against the canopy, and the air hummed with joy. The feast was a banquet of nature's best: juicy berries, acorn pies, and honey cakes baked with care. The scent wafted through the meadow, drawing shy animals from every corner of the forest. Cindy rediscovered the thrill of climbing oak trees, laughing as she raced chipmunks to the highest branch. Benny splashed the river water joyfully, splattering giggling ducklings nearby. Even Ollie ruffled his feathers as he theatrically recounted tales of their ancestors' bravery. As the day stretched into twilight, the animals sat close beneath the twinkling stars, their hearts brimming with warmth. As the day stretched into twilight, the animals sat close beneath the twinkling stars, their hearts brimming with warmth. As the day stretched into twilight, the animals sat close beneath the twinkling stars, their hearts brimming with warmth. At the end of Forest Day, the animals huddled around, reflecting. The gathering reminded them of what had always mattered most in their world: the love of friendships, the thrill of adventure, and the simple joys of their forest home. "We don't need Wi-Fi all the time," Cindy admitted with a soft smile. Benny nodded, his belly full and content. "And we can still enjoy honey cake tutorials after I take my morning swim." From then on, the animals set rules for themselves, ensuring that the Wi-Fi tower didn't replace life in the forest. Little ones followed their parents back to their old ways, balancing screen time with tree climbing, berry picking, and family bonding. The forest returned to life. Songs of birds filled the air, delicate paws stirred the grass, and laughter echoed through the trees once more. Though the Wi-Fi tower stayed, the animals always remembered Ellie's wise words. "The forest is our home, and nothing, no magical screen, should make us forget that." The end.